Good morning, my beautiful angels. We are officially the last weekend of May in 2026 as we know it. This is Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All. Your Sagittarius, only one of your first original Sagittarius only channels here on YouTube. So welcome in loving light. We're going to be wrapping up the May energies this weekend. And one reading that I would like to do for you as we wrap up the energies is a charm reading where we tap into the charms with a couple of other messages from the cards for you for the sign of Sagittarius. So let's go. Space has been cleared. Cards and space has been prayed over and shuffled. I don't need to do all of that so much. You know, there's so much critics on YouTube when it comes to readers and tarot. I just kind of live and let live. Do I agree with everything everyone does? No. Just like they might not agree with what I do. But frankly, I do what my intuition and what my feeling is about my spirituality. And if you agree with it, fine. If you don't, you don't. But I welcome those who know that whatever I do in positivity and light and with the glory of God and with his protection of the angels and saints, especially my dear Archangel Michael. So we are protected, we are guided, we are blessed. The blood of Christ guides and protects me, my Lord and Savior. Hopefully your Lord and Savior. So let's embark on this last weekend in May in peace and harmony and prosperity. Okay, so first we're gonna, before we tap into the messages from the charms, I'm gonna be guided to two cards here. And let's see, we're just gonna fan them out this morning. Okay, one there, and one here. This one keeps hanging out, so we're going to grab that one too. And let's see what the introduction messages are before we do the charmed reading. We get the Trailblazer, the Joy Bringer, and the Wanderer. And these are all Sagittarius focused cards. The Wanderer. Keep moving forward and let the road be your guide, Sagittarius. Well, we are known as the world traveler, right? We love to travel. Even though sometimes we can't afford it, we can travel within our own soul, mind, and spirit. So keep moving forward and let the road be your guide as you move forward into the new month of June and as you move out of the May energy. With the Joy Bringer, continue to spread your joy wherever you go and let your infectious enthusiasm inspire others. And I know I try to do that as a Sagittarius, and I hope that you try to do that in your walk of life. So continue as you wander and travel along the journey, along your path to the people that you're supposed to see and come upon. Continue to bring joy into their lives. Spread that joy wherever you go, no matter how far it takes you. And then finally with the Trailblazer, you're traveling, you're spreading joy, and you're blazing your own path. Continue to let your Sagittarius unique perspective light the way for others. All this prosperity, all this joy, all this energetic energy and bliss that we not only bring along our path and journey to ourselves, but we share and we bring it to others. So continue to travel, bring the joy along your travel to those that you meet, and continue to open up doors of opportunity. Continue to go through your path with your fiery passion, being your unique self. So I love that. Now we're going to tap into the energies of the charms. And these are just charms that I have in a bag, okay? Nothing special. This is one of two different set of charm bags that I have. And we're just going to see what charm energies come out. Ooh, just going to grab a handful. And you see I have my little mirrored tray here. So this way it's easier to keep everything together and they're not flying all over the place. First thing that stands out is this. This is like a little dessert pedestal or tray. We are in graduation season, right? A lot of celebrations. So this could be some of you going to the bakery, getting a cake or making pastries or putting pastries out possibly this weekend for an event, a cookout, a graduation, like I said, a type of ceremony. Some of you could be away on cruises, and this reminds me of those little, you can't really see it up close, but it is pastries, cupcakes on a little pedestal there. Okay, so that could be the way how it is displayed. So chime in and let me know in the comments if you happen to come across this weekend. You might be in a bakery or an event, and on that display is a pedestal, a nice cupcake or baked goods pedestal. We do have the evil eye protection here, your heart. So this is a reminder to guard your heart, to guard your body, your spirit, your soul, your mind. Wear your amulets. This is a charm. It could be easily put in your pocket or on a necklace. So carry your bracelets so you can wear your evil eye bracelets. Whatever you wear for protection, as far as your crystals, your lucky numbers, whatever it is that you walk with or carry on you. Some people even keep wands with them. Some people walk with their pendulums, right? We all do what is different and unique to us, and whatever works, works, okay? We also get the hearts here, the double hearts, symbolizing love. A lot of you have love in your heart for others, and it could be maybe you engage in the start of a new love this weekend. We also have here the elephant, okay? We have the, what I like to call the, like when you go to Paris, the Eiffel Tower. So I don't know if some of you are going to be traveling to Paris or maybe Africa with the elephant. Maybe you're going on a type of expedition. Some of you might be animal lovers or scientists where you go maybe into foreign countries for medicinal purposes, or like I said, for expositions, just learning about animals. A lot of you are really serious about keep and safeguarding the distinction of the animals that are dying out, that were like really on the last leg of. So making sure that we preserve that wildlife. And these are the peas in the pod. This could be you and your croonies. This could be you and your two girlfriends, you and your two BFFs, okay? But people that is your tribe or close to you. So some of you could be hanging out with your friends this weekend, or the people that are close to you. This could be your 3 children, right? Your 3 daughters, your 3 sons, or a mixture of, and they're like 3 peas in a pod. So you could be kind of clingy or hanging out with those that are close to you. And when people see you with these people, they get the energy that you're very close and you're very together and you're all on the same page. Well, we have the snowman here. So many of you are planning winter vacations, even though we're in May. Some of you are planning ahead this weekend for the winter months. Some of you are winter babies, which we are, right? If you're a Sagittarius watching this and you're thinking about what you're going to be doing for your birthday, right? Especially if it's a big birthday. So planning ahead, maybe with the Eiffel Tower here, some of you might have a bucket list trip to go to Paris. The eagle, making sure that you're very sharp with your intentions, paying attention to everything around you, especially to details this weekend. If you're signing contracts or agreements, or you're reading over any material, to pay very, very close attention to it. What do we have here? This is just a basic charm. Some of you might be out jewelry shopping, or you might be gifted some type of jewelry this weekend, especially again if it's a graduation gift. Let's see what else we get here for our last pull of the charms. We have a paw here for a dog. Some of you could be buying a charm or some type of jewelry to keep on you to remind you of a pet that you recently lost. We also have a tassel here. So that tassel, definitely energy, like I said, many of you graduating or preparing to graduate or going to a graduation. We have the shoe here. I do feel that some of you will be going out this weekend clubbing or dancing, family environment, family gatherings, get-togethers, like I said, graduations, engagement announcements, weddings, that type of thing. The Hamas hand, again, protection. We have the cross, the crucifix, making sure even though you party on Saturday, try to make it a mass on Sunday. And even if you can't physically go to church, there are so many churches digitally that you can watch, on YouTube and on other sources. So please try your best to do that. We get another charm, a lot of charms here with medallions of the crucifix, the Hamas, saints. So a lot of you are protected, and it's reminded to not only wear those protective symbols on you, but also be in prayer with those particular angels and saints. Pray to the Mother Mary, pray to the Blessed Father, pray to Saint Joseph, Archangel Michael, all the angels and saints, and to the Lord our God, and to your ancestors and angels. Another energy of the elephant. We have the tree, the Christmas tree. Some of you could be taking up, again, planning to vacation for the winter. So if you're a December Sag, Christmas is very, you're kind of in between Christmas and Thanksgiving, so you symbolize with Christmas more. So planning on Christmas vacations, Christmas shopping, taking advantage of these summer sales. We have the apple here, number one, teacher. Shopping this weekend for teacher gifts as you end this school year. So you could be going out with your grandkids or your children, or just you buying a gift for the teacher who's really been a great teacher and mentor to your child. Another evil eye here. So definitely wanting you to make sure before you go and venture out into the world that you wear all your spiritual protection and that you stay prayed up. Okay. The last pull that we get, we have the skeleton. Some of you might be thinking of the skeletons in your closet. This also could represent, because I've been seeing so many people, and what people do to enhance their beauty or whatever, or their glow up, that's on them. But I've seen so much in the world and on YouTube and in other areas, a lot of people just looking skeletal. Okay, so be careful if you're trying to lose weight and look great, that's great, but you want to have some type of safe process in doing so. Okay, so just be careful. We want you to have some nice healthy body fat on you. We want you to look healthy and feel healthy, and more importantly, be safe. We have the total energy, maybe taking it slow when it comes to weight loss or doing major transformations as far as your body and your looks. Get a lot of advice, get a lot of second and third opinions, read, research, do your homework, look at the after effects. Everybody's just based on the results, but they don't look at beyond what's going to happen a few years from now, right? So be very careful, be very slow, and when you're doing major changes to your body. Photo frames. Some of you could be shopping for frames. You're going to have a lot of pictures. I know as a grandparent, that some of you are. Your grandkids are graduating or your own kids are graduating. You have no more space in the albums. You're doing electronic albums, or you're putting up frames on your wall, or you need to buy additional frames. You could be swapping out pictures too out of the frames, right? So a lot of you, as you do your shopping this weekend, could be shopping specifically for a frame to put these pictures in. The frame fell near to the teacher, the apple. So some of you could be gifting a frame as a teacher's gift. We got another charm again with the crucifix. Some of you wear a heart with a cross. It's very dear to you. It could be a charm that was given to you from your abuela, your nona, your grandpa, or your mom or dad. Some of you could also be shopping for one as a gift to someone that you love. We have the chipmunk here. Some of you might have chipmunks that are in your area, so that's very mindful to be careful what you feed them. Guard and protect them. Again, we are all about protecting the wildlife, but also you don't want to attract too many to them, especially depending on where you live, right? You don't want to have an overpopulation, but some of you do have chipmunks in your area. They want me to, okay, let me take a deep dive and pull, one more. Actually, I got two. The Tree of Life. Some of you could be doing DNA or the ancestry. You're looking into your family history. You're trying to maybe travel to countries of your parents' origin, trying to get your children and grandchildren really knowledge on their ancestry, and that's very important. Again, making a book of the Tree of Life. Another heart. This plain heart charm means that many of you, your heart is open for love. There's no one in per se that you have any particular attention guided upon when it comes to love, but you're open to love, and I love that for you. So in closing, let's pick a card here. Creative field. You know, when you're with your pals this weekend, some of you, especially that the three peas in a pod, your creative field. Oh wow, and look, it's the card, it's the energy of three. So I think that really ties in with that. These two other people that you hang around with or that you're very close to, together you're very creative, or maybe you have a common interest in a particular field, like poetry, singing, could be members of your band, members of your church choir. So I get it why you're very close to these two, and why they kind of call you the peas in a pod, because you have similar interests and you're really passionate about what you do. May everything be blessed for you today. Live in your truth and journey. Today's number is 111 if you see this angelic number, and also 777. Live, love, and heal. May you continue to enjoy this blessed weekend, this last weekend of May. Come back for your May weekend readings, the wrap-ups, and then next week we'll start fresh with the June energies. God bless.